Okay, so we're gonna continue. I did the 3. Now you do the chain 1 and then 3 more because this is a corner. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. I feel like it's not bright enough. How's that? Better? Okay, and then we're going to a middle section, so chain 2. Hey, why isn't this working today, huh? So now we're gonna go to a middle section, and we're only gonna do 3. So chain 2, yarn over, go into this, and we'll do 3 double crochets. And then you're gonna chain 2. Some people don't do chains in between. Some do 1, some do 2. I've seen no chains. I do 2. I guess it just makes the hole bigger. You know, in between these, that they'll be bigger. I'm guessing that's might be the only difference. And I learned with the way I'm showing you. So I'm not sure which way I would like better. I really never did the other ways. And if I don't think I like it, because it's been a long time since I did a granny square. I really do like the corner to corner. There's 3, chain 1. So in the corners, you're gonna do 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 more double crochets. For the center pieces, you'll do, I'm gonna do the 3rd one. You'll do 2 chain, and then yarn over and go to the middle section. And I guess it'll be like that if you didn't do the chain 2. So it'll just be a smaller hole. So if you don't want the bigger holes, you can certainly go from the middle like this and just go right into the next one like this, and I'll show you the difference. I'll do 3 of them to show you the difference. Why is my yarn bowl not working? What's the point of this if it's not going to stay working? Anyway, sorry about that. So here's the 3, just to show you the difference. Like, you can do that. Whoops. Have you ever tried filming through the camera? Alright, I'm just going to show you the difference. This is the 2 chain, and this is no chain. So I guess the hole is a little smaller, and if you like it smaller, you could absolutely just go from one section to the next without the 2 chains in the middle. So since I have done 2 chains so far, I'm going to continue it that way. Maybe I'll rip it out, and I'm not sure yet. If it gets a few rounds more, if I don't want it so big. If it was for a baby, I would probably do no in between. You know, I wouldn't do the 2 because, you know, you don't want the little fingers and toes to come through. So it would be tighter like here. So, but these are my grandson. One is going to be 2.5, or is about 2.5, and the other one is 1. His baby blanket is a corner to corner, which is one of my favorite stitches. If you haven't seen that one yet, I do have a video on it. And you might like that one. It's really easy once you get the beginning started. I absolutely love that stitch, as do I love the oyster stitch. But the corner to corner seems to be less error in the stitches on the ends, so that your blanket's got straight sides. Because sometimes you lose count of your stitches, and you know, you started with a chain of, let's say, 100, and then you went and did your project, and all of a sudden you get to the end and you weren't quite sure, and you're like, oh yeah, it needs one more, and before you know it, it's kind of like wobbly, you know, that the side just isn't going to be straight. So unless you can get a crochet hook that has a counter on it, which they do sell, or you count every time you stitch, you have to be careful to keep it straight, the corner to corner. If you go watch the video, you will see that it would be very hard to mess up the ends so that, you know, it wouldn't be perfectly straight. Remember, the corners, you do 3 double crochets, 1 chain, 3 double crochets. The sides, you do 3 double crochets, 2 chains to go to the next side. So that's 4, 5, and 6. And then I chain 2 because I'm going to a middle piece right here. And the more I'm looking at it, I'm probably going to start maybe again. And maybe I will do 1 chain or possibly no chains. I'm going to look in a little bit and see what I decide to do. Like I said, the middle pieces, you do 2 chains, 3 double crochets, 2 chains. Now at the end, you want to go to your first post that you made, your chain 3, and you want to go into the top, which is right there, and just push your hook. You could use the pointy part if it's easier for you. See? And that's the first part of the stitch, and the other, it looks like 2. And then you just want to do a slip stitch. Now, if you have trouble knowing where you ended, you could put this here, a stitch marker. You could get a different color piece of thread. You could use a paper clip, whatever's on hand. I happen to have some stitch markers. That's how I know where I'm gonna put, where I put my stitch and where I will put my next stitch coming around to keep it even. And that's how it's looking so far. And I am using loops and threads, impeccable acrylic, okay? Tells you this, all the information you need to know. A size 5mm hook, you do not have to stick by that. You can do a 4, you could do a 6, you could do an 8. Just depends on how big you want your stitch. It's a medium weight yarn. And the color is a number. So, but it's a multicolored, which is nice. And then I'm doing, in the middle, I'm gonna do a couple of rounds of just a plain baby blue. I hope you enjoyed watching this to do the granny square. Again, like and subscribe. If I can get to 50, it's a fairly new channel. Then I could do lives and you could ask questions. But for now, the shorts only, I see you can post a comment. So if you need help, post it on there. But I'd appreciate it if you did follow and learn along with me as a lefty. Righties too. Thanks for watching. God bless.